don't have any money but want to start reselling, this series is going to be for you. I'm going to just be grabbing things from around my house that I don't use anymore, nothing that I bought reselling related, and generating capital out of this. This is the best way to generate capital, by selling things that you don't need anymore and turning them into cash that you can use to buy other things to sell for a profit. If you guys are new here, my name is Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. I show you all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. This series is going to be called Flipping from Zero. So again, went around my house, found some things I wasn't using anymore. Gonna go through them one by one right here. Got about 4 items. We're going to be just selling these items, taking the profits from these items, and turning it into more and more money. This is how I always tell you guys how to start your business, is by selling things from around your house to generate capital. So I'm going to do it in this series. Haven't looked any of these up yet. First, we have these. I've worn them maybe like 2 or 3 times. I think I got them from the Nike outlet several years ago. I'm just not much of a white shoes guy because they kind of get all dirty. You can see I've barely worn these. If I had to guess, these things are probably worth like 30, 35 bucks. Yeah, there's a few listed in these that are around like $30 to $40. None sold in this colorway. A couple other colorways that have some solds between $30 and $40. So we will probably list these at $35 free shipping. Again, we're not going to count it until they sell. I'm going to show you guys when they sell. That'll most likely be the next episode. And we will break down all the profits that we make on everything, and then we'll go out shopping with that money to try to turn it into more money. Next, we got this empty MacBook box. No, there's no MacBook in this, just an empty box. This is my laptop box. Normally, I sell a lot of empty boxes, so I'm guessing this thing is going to be pretty worthwhile. And yeah, looks like it goes for about $20, $22. That should be an easy flip. I have no use for an empty box whatsoever. And if you think I'm crazy, watch some of my older videos. I've sold empty Yeezy boxes, empty console boxes, empty phone boxes. If it's like a higher end electronic or a higher end, I've even sold like Louis Vuitton boxes are worth a lot of money, things like that. Save your boxes, tell people about it. You can generate some capital out of this. Next, got another pair of shoes. I have the box still with this. I think I wore these like twice. I really like the style of them, being like scarlet and gray looking, but they're just really heavy. Like, they were comfortable, but after you walk around on them for a while, they're just like a really heavy shoe, and that's probably why they ended up at the Nike outlet. People really liked the design of them, but they didn't like how they felt when you're walking around. So honestly, I'll probably make a little bit on these. I forget how much I paid for these or how long ago. It was several months ago. But again, just never ended up wearing these. So we're going to look these up now. So it looks like new, these go for between like $70 and $110 depending on the size. But these again are used. I'm going to just put worn like one time because you can tell the bottoms aren't even really dirty. I wore them around town maybe one time. And it looks like a lot of used ones are going between like $45 and $55. Since these are on the better end of that and in pretty good condition, I'm probably going to list these for like $55, $60 with the box. Again, I'm going to show you guys what I actually sell everything for. Just because I listed that doesn't mean that's what it sells for. If it's not moving, like, we're trying to get this stuff moving quick and generate some capital quick for you guys in this series. So hopefully I can have another one of these videos up every single month, updating you guys on how much I flipped that capital into. And lastly, no, we don't have another pair of shoes, but we do have another empty box. And you might say, why in the world would someone buy an empty golf shoes box? They don't really care that the golf shoes, they just want the orange Nike box to store their shoes in. A lot of people like to store their shoes in the Nike boxes, and this one I actually looked up beforehand, going for $20 on eBay. So this one and the MacBook will probably flip the quickest because those sell-throughs are really fast. The shoes could take a little longer. If one takes too long, we're gonna have to move on and ditch it. And then later in the series, we may have to add it into our total. We'll just have to see how this plays out. I really hope you guys enjoy this series. I really hope it's able to put into perspective like what I've preached, where I always talk about you don't need money to start in this game. You gotta scale up slowly. So in this series, you're gonna watch me scale up slowly with this little side hustle that I'm doing. Obviously, I'm running a huge business behind the scenes, but we're not counting in any of that money. We're not using in any of that money in this challenge. We are strictly going off of those 4 items. The profit I make on those, I'm going to go find more items, flip them, and keep turning over that initial investment and see how fast and how much I can build it up to be. So now I got to get these items listed and see if we can make some sales. See you guys in episode 2 of Flipping from Zero.